Imagine a tall, quiet kid walking through the gray streets of Solna, just outside Stockholm, with a ball at his feet. That kid is Alexander Isak. Today, he is one of the most exciting strikers in the world, but his road to fame started far away from big stadiums and TV cameras. Alexander was born in 1999 in Sweden, to parents from Eritrea. Football was always around him. In the yard, on the school playground, in the small cages between blocks of flats. If there was a flat surface, there was a ball. Very early, he knew what he wanted. While other kids changed hobbies each year, Alexander just kept playing. At the age of 6, he joined the youth academy of AIK, the club from his neighborhood. Training was not easy. Cold evenings, snow on the pitches, long trips after school. But he stayed quiet and focused. Coaches remember a very thin boy who did not talk much, but who always made the right move with the ball. Step by step, he climbed through the youth teams, scoring goals against boys older and stronger than him. In 2016, when he was only 16, the dream became real. Alexander got his first minutes for the AIK first team in a cup game, and he scored. A few weeks later, he scored in the league as well and became the youngest goal scorer in the club's history. Suddenly, the shy kid from Solna was on every headline in Sweden. Fans and journalists began to call him the new Zlatan. For a teenager, this was a lot of pressure, but Isak stayed calm. He just tried to enjoy the game. Big clubs started to watch him. Scouts from all over Europe came to Friends Arena to see this tall Swedish striker with the smooth touch. In 2017, he made a brave choice and signed for Borussia Dortmund in Germany. For a young player, this sounded like a dream, but the start was hard. New language, new culture, strong competition for a place in the team. Minutes on the pitch were rare, and people began to ask if the hype around him was already over. Then came an important turning point. In 2019, he went on loan to Willem in the Netherlands. There, far from the big spotlight, Alexander finally got what he needed most: playing time. He started to score almost every week, calm penalties, smart runs behind defenders, cool finishes in one-on-one situations. In a small stadium, he rebuilt his confidence and reminded everyone why Europe was once crazy about him. That great season opened the next door in his career. Later in 2019, he moved to Real Sociedad in Spain. It was a perfect match. The team liked to attack, and Isak had space to run, combine, and shoot. He scored in La Liga, in the Copa del Rey, and helped the club win their first big trophy in many years. There was even a famous hat trick and big goals against giants like Real Madrid. In Spain, he grew not only as a finisher, but also as a modern striker who can press, pass, and create for others. By 2022, the whole of Europe knew his name. Newcastle United decided to break their transfer record to bring him to the Premier League. In England, he showed that he could also handle the most physical league in the world. Goals against top teams, smart dribbles in tight spaces, calm body language in the hottest moments. Step by step, he became the star of the team and one of the most feared forwards in the league. His form in Newcastle led to the biggest move of his life: a record transfer to Liverpool. From the small cages in Solna to one of the most famous clubs in football history. That is the road to fame of Alexander Isak. Yet when you watch him, you still see the same things as in those early days: calm eyes, soft first touch, and the feeling that he is always one step ahead of defenders. And maybe that is the real lesson from his story. Fame did not arrive in one night. It was built in the cold Swedish evenings, in the lonely training sessions, in the difficult moments in Germany when many people doubted him. Alexander Isak's road to the top is not only about talent. It is about patience, quiet work, and the courage to start again when things do not go as planned. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel.